Hello and welcome to the 2017 African Regional Conference from Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. I'm joined this morning by Farzam Ehsani, who's the blockchain lead at FirstRand Bank. Farzam, welcome to the View From series.
Thank you so much.
Now, you'll be speaking on a panel at this year's conference, looking at some of the ways in which blockchain might impact Africa's economic development. Yes. Just from the perspective of cross-border payments, what kind of changes can we see when blockchain comes into effect?
Sure. So I think it's really important to understand kind of the status quo right now when it comes to payments globally, cross-border. And one sees that actually when you send a payment from any country in the world to another, oftentimes it's quite expensive. And it's not uncommon for it to take about 3, 4, 5 days, depending if it's over a weekend, for the value to actually arrive at its destination. In a world where we are interconnected and we can send emails, with the press of a button, it's strange that payments take that long. And it's actually quite primitive when you think about it today. So what blockchain will allow is that the payments can be settled almost instantaneously. And so in the future, when you think about cross-border payments, that very concept will become as silly as the concept of a cross-border email. So that's what we're hoping to achieve.
So the big changes afoot then, and in terms of the time scale of how quickly these can be affected, what are we talking about here, Farzam?
So the technology is still nascent, and so it is maturing. Really the only manifestations of blockchain technology in a big way are in the unregulated cryptocurrency world right now. So right now I could take my phone out of my pocket and use my phone to send Bitcoin and other types of cryptocurrencies immediately. So for that technology to be adopted by the mainstream financial or the formal financial sector, it will take quite a bit of time. I think primarily not because of the technology, but because of the cultural changes and the education that's needed to get people comfortable with that technology. So it will still take some time. It's difficult to say how long, but that movement has started, and there's no going back.
If we take a step back now and look at this in terms of the future of money itself, what does this all mean?
Sure. So let's think about what money is today, especially when we think about our national fiat currencies. When you think about even the almighty dollar right now is really accepted with cash, say, in this plot of land we call the United States of America. I'm from South Africa. If I take that dollar and try to use it at a supermarket in South Africa, in Johannesburg, they won't accept it. And so in an increasingly globalized world, this concept of money doesn't serve us so well when it comes to being restricted at a national nation state or a national country. So what we really need to think about is, what is the future of money that enables the way humanity is moving towards a more globalized community? Because certainly if you were to go from London to Manchester and you needed to change your money from a London pound to a Manchester pound along the way, there's an inefficiency there, and there are losses that occur along the way. And as humanity moves or has moved from families to tribes to city-states to nation-states, the next logical step for humanity is to move towards a global federation of nations. And that will require a new paradigm of money, in which money is not restricted to a small plot of land, but it will really be a global phenomenon.
Well, Farzam, I look forward to hearing more about this on your panel tomorrow.
Thank you.
And thank you again for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.